Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, man. We got another body cam for y'all today, man. Today's body cam. Man discovers his girlfriend's sick crime.
What type of sick crime?
I don't know. We don't know yet. Don't jump to conclusions.
I ain't gonna jump to. Come on.
Y'all, all she does is she sees a dog on a thing.
That's all I see, y'all. It's a cute little face.
And she said she ain't playing by no animals.
Not
Ain't
at
that
all.
right? Ain't that right?
I said not at all.
All right, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
let us know, man. Also, hold on, pump your brakes. Y'all ain't doing it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Join the fun, man, that we do have over here, man. Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's get it.
Dog was going to the vet. That camera captured her.
Did you see the video?
It made me sick to my stomach. She's not the person you thought she was if she's doing this to the dog.
What's going on here?
It was a warm spring day in Tampa, Florida, when the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office responded to a disturbing 911 call. The caller claims to have video evidence of a family's beloved 9-year-old Siberian Husky, Maya, being subjected to unimaginable cruelty. Little did they know this video would become the key to uncovering a pattern of hidden violence far more extensive than anyone could have imagined. Most of the following footage has never been seen before. As officers rush to the scene, they're immediately greeted by Kimberly, who is the owner of the house and the pet.
Who all's inside?
Oh my God. That's my son's girlfriend. He's my dear.
The footage here is censored for privacy purposes, but Officer Orndorff's police report states that he follows Kimberly into the residence and discovers a truly disheartening scene. Inside, they find the dog Maya lying almost impaired on the floor. Upon examination, it is discovered that she has a laceration on her forehead, one dilated pupil, and is extremely sensitive.
Oh, the other eye damn near closed, bro. Damn. And Huskies are very family-oriented dogs. We had a Husky when I was a kid. We had a white Husky. Nice dog, bro. R.I.P. Snow. My first dog. That was my first dog. I was little.
Yeah, I love Husky. My auntie had one. Her name was Lady. Yeah.
You sure?
I'm positive about Lady. Yeah, but it's an inside.
Because your dad done said now. Your dad said.
But he did say.
I'm gonna have to ask him.
But he did say he said the neighbors. He said they had one. I just used to go.
He said I think the neighbors had one. That's what he said.
But
I'm gonna have to ask him. Did your auntie really have?
But
one?
no, this is my auntie on my mom's side.
Which auntie?
My auntie Jackie. That's the one that had all the.
So I'm gonna have to ask your cousin.
You can ask my mom.
No, I'm gonna ask your cousin.
Oh, which one?
Me cousin.
Oh, you can ask any of them. Yeah, she did. Her name was Lady.
Yeah.
You can ask any of them. Yeah, most definitely.
To touch across her head and back. Kimberly informs the officer that Maya started showing multiple unexplainable injuries after her son's girlfriend Elizabeth moved in with them in August 2022. Kimberly shows Officer Orndorff the footage she captured of Elizabeth violently attacking Maya. The video evidence is so disturbing.
Hell no!
Do I want to?
Bitch! Do you see what she got in her hand?
I don't.
That she captured of Elizabeth violently attacking Maya. The video
mallet.
evidence is...
This bitch got a mallet in her hand. You better not hit that damn dog with no fucking mallet.
She said she moved. Kimberly said Elizabeth moved in 2022.
August,
You telling
right?
me?
It was August 2022.
Whatever. Months and months and months.
I'm surprised that dog's still alive. She been beating him like this.
Her. Beating her.
I said she been beating the, I'm saying beating him. I said beating them. Beating them. E-M.
Well,
beating them.
Maya.
Not M.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Maya.
So disturbing that the officer turns the phone off after watching only for a few seconds and places
Bro,
Elizabeth.
You don't
her.
fucking beat no damn animal with no damn mallet.
With nothing. What is wrong with her?
Now you might have to raise your voice because dogs can be stubborn and hard.
Just be stern with them, but
You know what I'm saying?
doing all of
your
that.
Your dog very
He's
hard headed.
He's very
And I'd be
stubborn,
like,
y'all. If you talking all sweet,
no, you
like,
can't.
You can't. He like, yeah.
And then every morning I get that mug up out of and he comes out. I was like, come on, we gotta go out.
He gotta do his morning stretches.
No, he do most of the morning stretching. I'm like, come on. So I try to get him to jump up on the ottoman so I could take his night stuff off and put his harness on so we go outside for a walk.
Yeah.
And he'll look.
He be tired.
But no, you know the stretch he does when you try to tell him something and he don't want to do it.
He don't want to do it. Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, come on. And he'll be like, all right, come on. And then he'll put it on because he be wanting to run upstairs. And I catch him because...
Yeah, I wish y'all could meet my baby. He's the sweetest boy.
Some of them seen him. But
some of y'all have seen him.
I'm saying like, because he be wanting to run upstairs to you. And I'm like, nah, like, come on. I'm trying to go ahead and get your harness on so you can run up. And then when you come down, we can just go. Yeah. He be trying to do the most, man. He's stubborn, y'all.
Under arrest.
Can I have somebody call my boyfriend, please?
Fuck you.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You can call whoever from the jail.
I don't know his phone number. I use everything on speed dial.
Actually, yeah, it is this side.
The severity of her actions seemed to escape her entirely as she has other concerns on her mind.
If I am released, do you know what time I would be released? I have testing tomorrow.
I don't know. Have a seat.
After placing Elizabeth in the back of the patrol vehicle, Officer Worster and Officer Galarza arrived to aid in the investigation. The violence that the dog endured is not lost on them, but the full extent of this atrocity is yet to be seen.
Dog okay?
Dog was going to the vet. He got hit in the head repeatedly with a mallet.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
What, they know what vet they're going to?
Yeah, Baycrest right here. Do you want to do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you follow her over there
And see what's wrong?
See what's wrong and get the medical records because this is not the first time it's happened, but she installed cameras to catch it because the dog started having head injuries with no explanation.
Ridiculous, man. What's wrong with people?
What's wrong?
Based on the medical...
And I hope the dog don't have it like have extra like because y'all do know dogs can have seizures. Dogs can have a lot of things, and it's hard to deal with a dog like just an average regular specular dog because like we were saying earlier. But to deal with a dog with a medical condition is even a little bit more tougher. Now, as the dog gets older, they're going to have medical conditions as they get older. You know what I'm saying? That just comes with aging from them. Because my cousin, her dog was like 20 years old. And he had glaucoma in the eye and all this little Sparky. Like, he was like...
His name was Sparky?
Mm-hmm. Oh. She had him since I was like a kid. She came up here with him. She got married. She still had him. And then he ended up... Yeah, he ended up passing. And I was like, dang, Sparky passed? But I think Sparky made it to like 20. That was her dog, man. Yeah. Sparky was everywhere. Everybody knew about little Sparky. But
do you know what type of dog he was?
I don't. He was a little house dog though. Yeah. But she got a plethora of dogs out there now.
Yeah. Oh, that cousin.
Yeah, I said she came up here with him.
I didn't know what you meant by that, but yeah.
Like I'm talking about went to school. She came to school. She brought him with her to school and everything.
Yeah.
Records. Maya's first unexplained injury occurred that month on August 26th with a torn toenail. The vet notes that this initially doesn't seem suspicious, as it could have been caused by playing. However, concerns begin to grow as time passes. Maya returns...
You ain't never seen a dog toenail?
Yeah, but I'm saying probably in this case, that probably wasn't the case.
Because, you want me to tell you what was freaking me out? Like, at first when we got him, his teeth was falling. When his teeth was falling out,
you had never seen that before.
I've had plethora of dogs, but I never had a dog like from what I'm saying.
From a little
like soon as you able to get them, and then I never had a dog like that. So when his teeth and stuff was falling out in a way in the manner, I was like, why they just drop it? Like, yeah.
6 months later, on February 2nd, with another torn toenail, and her injuries only escalate from there. In March, she returns with a fresh puncture wound on her head. and another broken toenail. At this point, the vet brings up the possibility of violence in the household to Kimberly. Officer Orndorff returns to Elizabeth to read her Miranda rights, but her focus is directed elsewhere.
She don't
I'm not going to be
care.
able to make an impact on my exam, obviously.
If your exam's today, no.
No, my exam is tomorrow. I have testing all week.
You could bond out. You're going to have a bond.
As of right now, I don't know if she's pressing charges. I assume so.
Okay. Well, before we continue, I just need to know, are you willing to answer questions or make a statement without an attorney being present?
I'd rather have an attorney be present.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you share that bedroom with your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to...
Just see
It's
the
in
portion.
the room.
Okay.
You wanted me to get it up once it locks up.
Okay. Well, I have to get a waiver of search, otherwise I'm going to write a search warrant.
Okay.
The only thing I am going to ask you is if you would consent to a search of your bedroom to retrieve the mallet. That's all I'm looking for.
Mallet's behind the door.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm not asking you to answer anything. Just yes or no. Do you consent to a search of the room to retrieve the mallet?
It's fine.
Okay.
On April 6th, 8 months after Elizabeth moved in, Maya returns with a laceration on her head so deep that it extends to the skull and requires 6 stitches. Then, a week later, Maya returns limping as the vet notes she has decreased extension of her neck and pain in the scapula region on the left side. This is when he recommends setting up a camera at home to capture the suspected assaults. Before continuing his investigation, Officer Orndorff sits in the vehicle with Elizabeth to work on his computer, and what she says in her defense is nothing short of appalling.
Yes, ma'am.
Their dog bit me earlier this year. She told me that if I pressed charges against her, she was going to have the son break up with me.
I don't mean to cut you.
Hold on. Why would the dog bite you if you living in the house with the dog? You became a threat to the dog.
You became a threat to the dog.
2, is this the mom house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this the son house and the mom living with the son? That's another thing I need to know. Because if it's the mom house and the son living with the mom, kick this motherfucker up out your house. I was trying to, I was finna say some, call her all type of name. CB trying to refrain me. I don't give a damn. But kick her ass up out the house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell you finna live with me in my house and you doing some shit like that.
Shelf, I can't talk to you without an attorney present because you said you want an attorney, okay? So I can't talk to you about any of this anymore.
As Officer Worster attempts to help Maya into the vehicle to bring her to the vet's clinic, she quickly revolts in response. There's no telling the full extent of the damage done to her body, but what investigators uncover later will paint a harrowing picture. Soon, an animal control unit officer arrives on the scene, stepping in to help Maya into the vehicle.
Yeah, wait, she's here now and she's...
I'm going to help you get into the car. Okay? So come down a second.
She's heard all. Well, he's seen the video.
I have a muzzle. We're going to put a muzzle on her. Okay, so she doesn't bite us.
All right.
I'll get you into the vehicle. One of us is going to likely go with you.
He is, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
While they wait for help, Kimberly raises concerns about the consequences of Elizabeth's actions.
This is like, regardless if I press charges.
She's going to jail no matter what.
She's under arrest, ma'am.
No, but I'm saying, my son's like, well, you gotta not press charges. You don't know the whole story yet.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no. There's no, we're beyond that.
You saw that video.
There is, you can't make that decision for the dog.
Right. No, but I'm saying you saw that video.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just,
What the fuck the son talking about some you can't press charges?
You
Fuck
don't
you
need
in.
No, pressing them.
sorry, I'm her voice and her mom. And,
Yeah, when it comes to children and animals,
but when she said that
you don't have the
she
choice to
yelled at
not
her yesterday,
press charges.
it's so, like, her parents.
And you know that's a federal offense, right?
Yes.
Federal offense and typically 5 years in the feds. From my understanding, because I do know somebody who used to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know the individual, you don't know about his cases, but he went to jail. He had 5 years. But I told you he used to have a little pit bull. Literally, he used to have his pit bull carrying weights. That motherfucker got after me one day. I said, oh, shit. I said, he called him J-Rock. I said, hey, J-Rock, you better take it. I was coming home from school. That big mother, it was a pit bull. And I'm talking about a swole-ass pit bull because the motherfucker used to carry weights around the yard. That motherfucker came at me. I said, "Oh shit!" I ain't know where the fuck to go, bruh. I said, "You better get." He talking about, "Come on, J Rock." I said, "Man, you better get your damn dog, bruh." I said, "Man, the motherfucker, it's a fucking pit bull and a carry weight. That motherfucker go carry my ass across the damn yard."
Probably would have.
Because that was his prize joint right there. You should have saw that joint was. When I say muscle swole,
I hate people.
And not the ones that got the bow in their arms. I'm talking about he just muscle strong.
Yeah.
I was like, that was his prized possession right there, though.
Yeah. Might show up and cause a huge scene, then I'm just gonna call y'all again, right?
You call us?
Okay.
Call us, yeah.
Yeah.
How long has she been living here with you guys?
Too damn long. 9 months.
Too damn long.
Might have to figure something out with that.
Oh no, she's not coming back. No, I mean, she moved in August. 2 weeks later, I was in the hospital with GI bleeding. Unhealthy. And then September was the hurricane. October, I was back in the hospital again. And the next thing you know, her toe.
I don't want to put that on.
So she like, I'm having medical. I'm healthy.
You drink coffee every morning. She probably was doing something to your coffee, child. I don't put no past somebody. And that's why I do not let people move in.
True.
I don't mind. No. I don't. That's not true.
You can't even come visit.
You can come visit.
No, her? No.
Oh, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about people in jail.
No, I'm saying like, I'm talking about this situation.
Yeah, no, baby.
You can't even come on my property.
Over nothing.
Nails. Oh, she pulled a toenail out. Dogs don't just pull those out. She's had 4 toenails.
That's ridiculous.
On the other hand, Officer Orndorff takes the opportunity to fill in the animal control officers with the case details.
God, I don't have a muzzle.
Oh, that's okay. So what happened is, this is Mom. Mom lives here with her adult son.
Okay.
Adult son's girlfriend, who's also an adult, lives here as well.
Okay.
The girlfriend doesn't like the dog. Today she put a leash around its neck, was pulling it tight, and then repeatedly hit the dog in the head with a rubber mallet. On video.
The officer's face says it all. Now that Maya has the assistance she needs, officers move to retrieve the mallet from the house.
She's nice.
That's
just...
okay. I'll put the muzzle on.
I don't have a muzzle.
Oh.
Ma'am, I'm going to go inside and get the mallet if that's okay.
Yeah, I already locked the door though. Hold on.
She locked the door, so.
Yes. Maya. Maya. It's okay.
You don't accidentally bite us.
No, just let me do it, because if she bites you, then we're in a whole other different ballpark.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah. I just need help to.
Can you get her front end?
Come on, baby.
She's paying all over because she.
Well, you've seen how many.
Yeah.
She was hitting her with a mallet all over. Come on, girl. Come on.
That's a big dog, you know. There she goes.
As the officers watch Maya struggle to get into the vehicle, they can't shake the revolting video from their minds.
Play around with that. That's disturbing, man.
It made me sick to my stomach watching the video.
Soon enough, Officer Orndorff retrieves the mallet that was hidden behind the bedroom door in a brown paper bag. Kimberly hastily leaves with Maya for the vet, and Officer Worcester follows suit. A short while after, Kimberly's son and Elizabeth's boyfriend Austin arrives, unprepared for the chilling revelation awaiting him.
We already got the mallet, so she gave us permission to go get it. So we don't need to go in your room.
Okay, is there a way I can talk to him?
Yeah.
Nope.
Can you lower the window?
I wouldn't even let her talk to him.
What happened?
There goes my education.
Unwilling to speak any further, Elizabeth shuts Austin out, leaving him with more questions than answers. Thankfully, the officers are more than willing to fill him in, but the question remains, can he handle what his partner did to his beloved pet?
What's the situation with your girlfriend and the dog?
Really, the dog would kind of isolate herself from her, but not. I mean, there's never been there's never been an incident like this. The dog's really skittish, and then she used to kind of scare the dog whenever she had first moved over, and then she stopped.
It's crazy how long have your mom had this dog? How long has the dog? You taking more like in this sound? It sounds like you taking more for your girlfriend than you are the dog.
If the dog was what he said, the dog was
skittish.
at the beginning. Basically, the dog will isolate.
Maya
will isolate herself from Elizabeth.
Yeah, she already don't like her.
Okay, if the dog is isolating themselves, why are you like? How's the dog the problem? The dog not the problem. Are you asking yourself why Maya is acting away?
Maya came in right away and being mean to the dog.
Maya's the dog.
Elizabeth. I'm sorry. Elizabeth came in right away being mean to the dog. So the dog already don't like her. Or it was something like how our dog runs from my niece.
Yes.
Because she's too aggressive.
She's too aggressive. She's rough.
She doesn't dislike the dog. My niece is 5 years old.
Yeah, she's 5.
Last time she was here with the dog, she was 4.
Yeah.
So she's overly aggressive. She's trying to play with them, but she doesn't understand.
Even like if she's trying to like pick him up and hug him, like she's doing it too tight, too hard.
I
can't breathe.
And he ain't used to that, so he every time he see her, he get the bucket and running.
Every time she come through the door, he like, oh dang.
He gets the bucket and running.
Yeah.
And it's not that he don't like her. He's afraid.
He don't like her.
He's more afraid of. Like he ain't like
but it's
never.
Not that she's done something.
He never snapped at her or tried to bite her or anything. He's just afraid of her, and because I think he kind of gets that she's trying to play, but he like, shorty, you a little too rough.
You need to,
dial it back a
little bit. But yeah,
because he'll play with my nephew.
Yeah,
but he don't like my niece.
People. Yeah.
But she realized how the dog was, and then there was.
She was scared of the dog on purpose.
As a joke.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin.
You hear that bullshit?
No.
She had first moved over, and then she stopped because she realized how the dog was, and then there was.
She was scared of the dog on purpose.
As a joke.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin appears to be in the dark about what's truly been going on behind closed doors. He never suspected the horrifying secrets that were being kept from him.
I don't know, sometime fall last year, the dog had bit her because the dog had got scared because she had dropped the pan. And then she went to go pet the dog or apologize at the time. And then I guess she bit the dog bit her.
Where at on her body?
On her thumb.
Okay, so it was nothing serious?
Nothing.
You know reason why when she dropped the pan, the dog got scared because she done already beat the dog.
Right,
and so when she went over there petting the dog without an object in the hand, the dog found that as an opportunity to
Yes.
Because now you don't have a weapon, but now every time she go towards her, the dog, she has a weapon, so the dog doesn't fight back. But in that time you was there. She couldn't bring the pan.
I would have been like, Maya's behavior has really changed since this girl has moved in 9 months ago. That alone is enough for me. Facts. You know your animals.
Facts.
You know your dog.
So, she ended up having to go get checked out, but I mean, it wasn't nothing like crazy.
Did she need stitches or anything?
She did end up having to get her nail popped off just because of the swelling and stuff like that. It was because she got it right on the nail.
Okay.
The bed. I mean, outside of that, ever since then, they've just kind of like kept their, ways from each other, I guess you could say, or however you word it.
Okay. Have you ever seen Elizabeth hit the dog?
No.
Okay.
Having heard Austin's side of the story, officers reveal the brutal reality of the horrors Elizabeth has inflicted.
Did you know your mom put up cameras in the living room?
Yes.
Okay. That camera captured her beating the dog repeatedly with a mallet.
Repeatedly, like how many times?
Multiple.
Nigga,
Austin about to piss me off.
What the fuck you mean? How many?
One too many. One is too many. What you mean? How many times?
Beating the dog repeatedly with a mallet.
Repeatedly, like how many times?
Multiple. I can tell you, as your mom was showing it to me, after the 5th or 6th one, I told her that was enough, and I just went straight to the bedroom and asked her to come out to speak with me. So I'm going to have to watch it again, see how many exactly.
Investigators later obtained the text messages exchanged between Elizabeth and her boyfriend Austin during the time of this crime. At 2:04 p.m., he messages her saying, "Your computer is in the little open area in my desk." This message is received at the start of Elizabeth committing the heinous act. She replies to Austin with an eerie message an hour later at 3:04 p.m. saying, "Sorry, amor, I left my phone in my bag while I showered. I took a scalding hot shower. Felt nice."
Where did she beat the dog at?
In the head. I'm not sure where else, but definitely the head. Dog had a gash above its eye. I mean, that alone could have killed the dog. That dog's hurt.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
Yeah, she's being arrested on felony charges, and those charges will not be dropped. It's not up to your mom. It's kind of like domestic. When it comes to children and pets,
Yeah.
it's kind of like domestic.
No, I understand.
People don't have a choice whether they want to press charges or not.
This whole thing is just like
The state picks up the charges. No, I'm just saying.
this whole situation. I'm just like kind of
Shocked.
How long you been dating Elizabeth?
Literally this month's 5 years.
I'm sure it's hard.
Making sense now.
I'm sure it's hard for you to.
So Elizabeth's 21, so since she was 16. 5 years. He ain't trying to. But so why did Elizabeth move in with you? You and your mom.
Oh yeah.
I need to know that situation as well. Honestly, bro, if you still living at home with your mom, ain't no way in hell your girlfriend need to be moving in with you. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even in that light.
Like, it's cool for you, but honey, y'all don't be bringing nobody with you.
Think, she's not the person you thought she was if she's doing this to the dog. Well, she's going to be at Orient Road Jail. Okay. Just so you know, because the dog resides here, the judge is probably going to say that she can't come back here.
Yeah.
So that's just to make sure that the dog stays safe.
As the officers conclude their conversation with Austin, tension lingers as uncertainty looms over Maya's fate. Over at the vet clinic, Maya undergoes a complete physical analysis, revealing injuries even more horrific than anyone could have imagined. Maya...
Because not only is she getting abused, she's constantly getting abused.
She's constantly.
And so even when the body is trying to repair itself, now...
It's another shot.
Yeah. And then going through repair, and then another shot. That's how even humans die, is if your body goes through shock and trauma and it's going through a healing process. It takes a while for your body. The wound might heal in 2-3 months, but internally, even for the shock, it might take a year. And so if you put your body back through another shock moment, your body might collapse on itself and you die. Yeah. Because it's not 100% healed. So just imagine your big ass human body. This is a dog. You constantly are beating with a mallet. It's not even, at some point, it's not even going to be able to repair itself. Okay. And the dogs are going to have to be put down because of the shock factor to
sustained 2 skull fractures and an orbital fracture. She also had numerous fractures to her ribs and spine, which had recently started to heal but were refractured during this recent attack. These findings confirmed that Maya had been severely physically assaulted even before the incident captured on camera. While progress has been made, their troubles are far from over, as Officer San Juan from Hillsborough County Animal Control shares some concerning news to the vet.
So I just got from my sergeant.
Yes.
Because of the fact that we've got repeated incidents.
They're going to take the dog. You think?
I don't know.
And realistically, if this woman bails out of jail and tries to go back to the house, she's a legal tenant in the house, nobody can stop her. I have to confiscate the dog. So the dog's got to come with me. I realize you started some work already, and she's going to go to an emergency clinic tonight.
The vet also noted that due to the fractures on her face, another kick or strike to...
And that's the other thing I hate about moving people in. If it's not you and your child, fucking stop letting people move into your house.
Please.
Because now these people, the law doesn't protect you in your dwelling.
Nope.
It gives the person the right. Like he just said, legally, honestly, she should not be able to come back. No. But since she is technically a tenant, she might not pay a single bill in this bitch. She can come back to the home.
She been staying there however 9 months now. She gets mail there.
That's why
she's a legal tenant. Stop letting people move in with y'all.
It's sad because even people just like, hey, can I crack? No. Because some people...
Because that one night turned into a week, that week turned into a month turned into a year, they ain't left. It's a problem.
Because some people manipulate the system. You never even know. You've seen it.
I done seen it.
And the wrong people go to jail behind it.
And the wrong people go to jail behind it.
The vet also noted that due to the fractures on her face, another kick or strike to the head could potentially have killed Maya, as the impact could have driven the bone into her brain.
So once Maya is stable, she could go back home with mom.
Most likely.
No. Yeah.
So it's like, because if she doesn't know the definitive, she's not turning her over. She needs to go to not just a random kennel.
Yep, absolutely.
So if it comes down to it, she can come here and board.
Okay.
Officer Orndorff later reports that after meeting with Kimberly and Maya again, he learns Maya is now permanently blind in her left eye as a direct result of the severe head trauma sustained during the attack. Kimberly also shares a disturbing theory with him that Elizabeth's motive for torturing Maya stems from jealousy over the attention Austin gives the dog. This theory is further supported when Officer Orndorff discovers that the attack occurred on Maya's 9th birthday. Despite the heartbreak and trauma of the situation, Maya's family finds some relief as justice is served just 9 days later on May 10th. Elizabeth James was charged with 4 second-degree felony counts of aggravated cruelty to animals with a weapon and 6 third-degree felony counts of aggravated cruelty to animals, torture, or torment. She was found guilty on all 10 counts on May 10th, 2023, and sentenced to 5 years and 8 months in Florida.
Hold on. Damn, she pleaded guilty that fast.
Quick. It happened May 1st.
I'll say this. I've never seen a case. You know you got a right to a speedy trial?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a speedy trial that fast.
Not within 9 days.
This video footage is May 1st, 2023. Found guilty May 10th, 2023. Never seen a case. No matter what case that is. Never seen a case happen that fast.
I wonder if she thought like, oh, if I... Like, what was like, if I plead guilty, did she think that maybe...
She probably thinks she was going to be able to get out, come home, take her test, because she too focused on school.
And I want to know what she was in school for. I'm just like wondering.
I ain't going to hold you.
It didn't have nothing to do with no animals or people.
Also.
Like, taking care of people.
Shorty, your life fucked. Now, you can go back to college, but you finna have to pay for that bitch. Ain't no more grants. Because when you got a federal...
Yeah.
Unless they didn't change, from my understanding, ain't no federal funding for you. You know what I'm saying? You got a federal. Now it's different between state, but you got a federal charge, bro. It's gonna be hard to get in certain colleges because you got and it's gonna be hard for you to get a job.
God, this girl done stressed me out.
Sure, to just come on back home whenever you get out of jail. Go and work at the local Sonic, and try to do it from there. Austin gonna stick by his side though.
Yep.
He's like, I put 5 years into work. I ain't got nobody else to go to.
It's on May 10th, 2023, and sentenced to 5 years and 8 months in Florida State Prison, followed by 3 years of probation. Additionally, she's permanently banned from owning animals and is required to complete anger management classes. Following the incident, Austin broke up with Elizabeth and denied ever knowing about any assault taking place in the household. As for Maya, it was reported that she made a full recovery and was reunited with Kimberly and Austin. A final happy ending to such a harrowing story.
Do you think he really didn't know? And mom is constantly having to take her to the vet. And for those type of injuries, you think mom is not...
I would say that he may not have been present, of course, maybe.
But that's not what I'm asking.
I'm about to get to it. But I do think that you probably had a gut feeling that she was doing something, but she was in denial about it. I really do. There's no way that Maya's behavior has changed. She's starting to act different. She's starting to be a little bit more timid. She's been a little bit more... There's no, if she's more frequent visits to the vet, like toenails being pulled, like, be for real. Be for real. How this 9 years old? She's 9. No way. No. Like, you probably had some,
Shorty,
but you was too into now because we've been together 5 years. I just don't think
but just the fact that you jealous about
a
dog, bro.
He giving more attention to girl. What?
That's why you don't need to be here.
Like something's wrong with you to be jealous over a dog.
Low key looking at her, you can tell that she'll off. Everything ain't right up there.
Oh, you giving more attention to Maya than you are me.
But you know people be like that though.
That's weird. Something is wrong.
People do be mad at people for putting more time into an animal. But it's just my pet, bro.
It's my baby. I don't care what you think. Be mad. Go somewhere else and be mad. You don't have to be here.
Now, dogs be jealous if you put more attention to another dog, especially if that dog ain't yours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dog will be, you got me fucked up.
Side-eye you a little bit.
You ain't finna
be. Dog. Like, that's just,
And a baby might.
But you don't have to be here, though.
Yeah.
Like, she's literally giving you a roof over your head. I don't know your circumstances or whatever case may be. Yeah. The least you can do is respect my house and respect my pets.
Yep. But also, again, stop allowing people
to live with y'all, to move in, to spend the night, more than a night.
Yes. That is true.
For real though.
Like, it's different. Like, hey, I'm coming crash. There's a concert going on in your area. I'm coming to crash for the night because it's going to be too late to drive back. All right, cool, whatever. But when people say they need to be crashing at your couch multiple times.
Yeah, like somebody coming in town visit. That's nothing. I'm talking about people that you know that they don't really, like, as crazy as it may sound, and it may sound a little like, oh my gosh, like you won't help a person out. I will help. I promise you I'll help somebody out. But just seeing it firsthand, the things that happen and the, you know, I'm a little weary. Yeah. But yeah.
Hey man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar.